Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for the After Hours podcast. We appreciate you more than you will ever know. Right now, we are trying to build up our YouTube page, and we need your help. If you could please go on YouTube and click on the magnifying glass, type in Donnie Grubb Band, click subscribe, click the bell icon, and click on all. It would really help us out a lot. Again, we thank you for everything that you do, and we really appreciate it. Thanks for helping us out.
Oh, by the way, Donnie, I heard your kid is a pretty good wrestler.
He's a very good wrestler. Yeah.
I heard about it. He's a very good wrestler. This matter of fact, I was at the Napa store, and the guy introduced himself. He said, "Hey, are you at the Hitching?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Oh, I want to shake hands with you." I said, "Oh, cool." He said, "You know Donnie Grubb?" I said, "Who don't know the Donnie Grubb? God, this Donnie Grubb getting damn too famous. We need to do something about it." He said, "Yeah, the Donnie Club kid. He's on my wrestling team. I'm his coach." He said, "This kid
that's awesome.
That kid is a phenomenal." He said, "This is doing so good." I said, "Oh, that was nice to hear something." Something.
Yeah, I'm really proud of Nathan. I'm proud of all three of them. Nathan's killing it. Great state champion last year. I mean, his team they won the state championship last year, and he's just. I don't know where it comes from. It certainly didn't come from me.
You weren't a scrapper ever.
This kid's amazing. And not only is he a great wrestler, man, but his grades are just. I certainly don't know where that came from. That's got to be Heather's side because
I was going to say, wasn't she salutatorian?
Yeah, she was.
That's really. I was really, really proud of him, and I said, "Oh my God, look at that kid!"
Yeah, I'm very proud of him too.
Yeah, that's wonderful. To see this Apache Junction Right away, it came in my mind. I said, we have one kid, Donnie Grubb, from Apache Junction. He's a state champion. And we have a second kid, Logan. He's a bull riding champion.
Yeah, AJ's got some stuff in it, man.
AJ has stuff going. Thing is that is called, the entertainment. You bring in something and people learn, people see what's going on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, young kids in Apache Junction, they have nothing to do because there's no bowling alley. There's no movie theater.
No, there's
nothing. Absolutely.
Yeah. We have to have places like this.
And, it's changing the young generation life.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And it's wonderful.
Because of this bull riding program we have here at the Hitching Post, and this is not a Hitching Post commercial, but I'm proud of this fact that, because we have this bull riding situation, we've got several kids that are going to school and pursuing, bull ride. Logan, I mean, that kid's amazing right now. And
there's 3 kids from high school. Last year, they got a full scholarship in the University of Texas.
Yeah.
It's so much, it feels good when you give it to the families and kids and they're learning and they're making their lives better. And I'm not trying to do this, the Hitching Post, but it feels so good when you give it back to the community.
Yeah, you're right.
And the people and the kids, and they're learning, and they're going to be somebody.
Yeah.
And then you feel, oh my God, this kid was here. Now he's somebody. How good feeling is that?
Oh, yeah. It's just cool to see, you have this idea to do this, and then just to see how it goes just above and beyond what your expectations are as far as being able to, like you say, give kids and families a completely different opportunity than they would ever be offered.
Just impact people's lives in a positive way like that.
One thing is just, especially on Saturday night, is just so amazing. And I just stand over there in the corner and watch. I mean, you have from 6-month-old to you have 60 years old. The whole family is the little kids and, the young kids I see several times that is about 14, 15, 16 years old. What they're going to do? Either they're going to be partying in a desert and drinking.
Right.
Yeah. That's how students do. Know
right.
what I mean? Every week, let's go and have a party. At least they are, they are not going there. They have something to do, and they look after it. And they're all kids. They're so nice and respectful, and they help. And all you see that sometimes they go inside and they go help them with the other bull riding. And amazes how these kids are learning fast and doing that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just mind-boggling sometimes, and I'm so happy when I see that one. The little kids and families, and they're around and they're sitting and they're talking, and kids behave so much. And I mean, it's amazing. It's just one of the joy I get when I see those whole families sitting, watching the bull riding, having a dinner or something, enjoying that is just amazing.
Yeah, I can remember and it's one of the reasons why I love you as much as I do is there was 2 years ago. It was a Saturday night, and Like we were packed in here, we were packed out back, we were packed out front, packed out back by the bull riding, and just all this stuff was going on. And you came over and you put your arm around my shoulder and you said, "Take a look at what we've done," and that was pretty awesome.
Personally, one person cannot do anything. You have to have a team.
Yeah.
You have
absolutely.
teamwork, build a teamwork, and everybody put effort in. I couldn't do it without you guys.
Well, we're a team.
Yeah, we're the team and working. And the biggest thing is we have support from our locals.
Yeah.
And they're supporting us, they're with us, And a lot of time, matter of fact, two people asked me today, why you guys don't have any bouncer? I said, why we need a bouncer over here? We are not a bar like fighting people and going on throwing chairs and all that stuff. I said, we are family oriented. And I said, we don't need a bouncer. We have these locals.
Yeah, that's true.
We all take care of ourselves, yeah.
They take care of themselves. If somebody comes and start that stuff, they come tell me what's going on. I tell them, hey, you take care of it. That's your bar. They said, yeah. I said, then take care of it. If it go beyond that, then we get involved in it.
Yeah.
And honestly, never have that issue.
No,
Never
very rarely.
Very, very
If
rare.
we do have it and we let people know that, hey, this isn't the place that you do that at.
Yeah. It's just a family oriented. I'm so glad and I made that decision to build that place and then have go that direction, and I'm so happy for it. And I'm it is a part of the history, bull riding, old style building and all that stuff. And Apache Junction is the Western style living.
Yeah.
And it's just every single thing is guards is the one create all that stuff. It's just every single thing is coming along, and couldn't be proud of it for the people and the neighbors and the locals and all you guys, and everybody put their effort in and then made us somebody. But it's just hard work. Everybody, I want to thank you to every single one of them.
Absolutely.
Every town and people and everybody else. Yes.
Yeah.
And you do cater very well to the culture out here. Not just with the bull riding, but I mean, this place is called the Hitching Post, and you literally have hitching posts outside for all the people that ride horses. And there's a lot of people from other states even that don't even. I mean, just to draw a picture is they're literally people like walking their horses or riding on their horses down the street here, and then they just stop outside of a place like this, and then they actually get to tie up their horses, come on in, have some food, have a good time, listen to a band, and that's awesome. That's really cool that you've been able to make that happen.
That is the hitching post. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a horses, you have a hitching post. You tie the horse, you come down, you get your drink, and then after that you go on and come back and stop by and have a dinner or leave or go home. That's a hitching post. That's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And there is a bunch of hitching posts in the middle of downtown Nebraska somewhere, but you can't find any
We
horse.
saw a couple of them.
A couple of them, yeah. How you gonna have a hitching post in Chicago or New York City?
Yeah, it doesn't work so well. I mean, Nebraska makes a little bit more sense, I think.
Yeah.
But
I think Mo and I saw at least 2 hitching posts in Nebraska.
Well, we saw one at where were we at a few weeks ago?
We saw one in Wilcox.
Wilcox, yeah, it was right next to the hotel we stayed at, the Hitching Post Cafe. It wasn't a bar, it was a cafe. But I don't even think I saw a hitching post there.
All right. I have an idea, guys. I always come up with the stupidest idea, and I don't know how that's gonna work.
Right, he opened a bar. I mean,
we work as a team, and I want everybody that's coming up with that idea, and everybody think about it. We celebrate the Veterans Day over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
In this summer, we all have to get together. We're gonna take a ride towards Tucson. As soon as we pass what is called Eloy, and then the right hand side there is airplane junkyard.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Somebody told me they have an old Vietnam airplane sitting over there.
Yeah, there's a few. Heather and I just drove past that last week.
All right. Because a lot of people, they have rail cars. We saw in Wilcox, one of the restaurant, the barbecue place, they have a rail car. Everybody loves to sit over there, right?
Yeah. Oh, I see where you're going
We're going
with
to
that.
pass the rail car. How about we go find out how much it costs to buy that airplane? We take the wings off or have one wing on that side or one side no wing. The back patio where the fence is?
Yeah.
How about we have to hire a structural engineer or something like that to have how they can brace it. We have to put that airplane in right over there.
Oh, that would be cool.
And then we have windows and doors and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a great. That's why I love you. You're a big thinker. I like it.
And I mean, if we could do that, have an airplane over there sitting, and the old Vietnam War airplane, and we can inside, this long sits over there. Just have a bench and all that stuff where they sit before they take off the parachute jump.
Might have to rethink that one a little bit. Yeah. Maybe a zip line or something. That might work a little.
Maybe hold the old parachute bag be hanging inside over there. You do all design like that. And then we have tables and chairs, and we have the girl they dress up a half Army uniform style or Air Force style, and then maybe they will be serving food over there. People have a drink. Nobody,
not bad.
Nobody has airplane.
No, nobody has an airplane.
Not out here, that's for sure.
I hope we can pick up that pretty cheap. We have to do some negotiation with them.
Hey, you never negotiate.
Yeah, but here's the deal. If I go over there with brown skin, they're not going to sell me the damn airplane. They say, what the hell he's going to do
what
with
do
this
you
airplane?
want with it? That's hilarious.
What are you going to do with that?
That's why I have to take a couple of white folks with you guys. Be my witness. I swear I don't have a pilot license.
And that's what our real role is here.
Right, I understand
Being
now.
the white guy.
I understand. No, see, I got my white guys with me. We're good.
I'm cool. See?
What do you guys think that idea?
I think it's great.
That's cool. Yeah. I know that, what was it, that music festival, Burning Man?
Yeah.
A few years ago, they did something kind of similar to what you're talking about. They took a old 747, took the wings off, took the back section off, and kind of opened it up a little bit, and they turned it into a bar for this festival. And it was a cool idea, so I could totally see something like that.
You have also a pilot in your team.
Oh, we do have a pilot. I don't know if you'd be able to fly that,
though. We got a pilot.
Scotty has a pilot.
Right. I think
take the screwdriver and a few wrenches, might he can.
I think a Vietnam plane might have to actually drive down the freeway, though. I don't know if that would be able to fly.
That's my plan is for the next summer when we have free time. That's my plan is to go check it out. And I'm going to contact few people, the architects, engineers, and all that stuff, see if they make it happen. That would be so cool if we have it back patio over there.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I thought the train car was a cool idea too.
Yeah, we go
above
like the plane.
Yeah, plane's cool.
The thing is that if we get a train car, we have to have a track.
Yeah.
Number two, they're extremely heavy.
Yeah.
We have no idea how we're gonna move it.
Right.
It's gonna cost a lot more money.
I'm still trying to understand how everything you're saying doesn't apply to a plane.
No, plane.
Put it on truck.
Yeah, you can put it on a flatbed truck that you can move it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That you can move it easy. That's
Without wings.
Because they are not 747 because the 500 people sit in that one. This Vietnam airplane that wasn't that very long. They was short.
Oh, was it just like a fighter or something like that? It wasn't
Just
like a bomber or anything?
Just like
that?
C-130.
Yeah, cargo plane.
Just like
okay.
C-130 cargo plane, just like that is loaded up. This is a smaller version we can get.
It'd be sick if you got a B-52 over here, dude.
Oh, my God. Where are you going to put it? That's a pretty big.
It is, but you don't need to have the wings. You just do the fuselage.
Yeah.
Same thing.
We have to go check him out over there. We could pick one up.
Trip to Eloy. I feel a trip to Eloy coming on.
Eloy.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? This is Kit from the After Hours Podcast. You may be asking yourself, why do we call this a podcast if I'm watching this on YouTube or even Facebook? Well, the answer is you can actually listen to us while you're driving or while you're flying or while you're swimming or even while you're working out. A lot of people like it this way because they don't have to look at our ugly mugs. The way to do this is that you click on the app that's called Podcast if you're using an Apple product. Once you're inside the app, you just click at the bottom where it says search. Type Donnie Grubb Band into the search bar that shows up at the top. Then once After Hours with the Donnie Grubb Band shows up, click on subscribe. And then you will be subscribed to the After Hours with the Donnie Grubb Band podcast. So now anytime that we release a new podcast, you should get a notification and you should be able to find it really easily so that you can listen to it in your day-to-day events. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate you guys. We will see you next week.